Hello everyone! Welcome to this new kind of recording. It's me, Nephew, and today we're doing something pretty different. So, recently I have been employed as a free alpha tester. Now what that means is I have been testing the game you see on screen right here, to check for any bugs, and basically, go through features, etc, etc. And I'm here to document it. But what is this game? Well, it is of course Eneider, a top-down RPG game where you basically emulate building your own little village in a sort of paper-like style. Now, for the sake of you, the audience, I am going to show off the gameplay from scratch. That's right, new save file! And I hope I can overwrite saves here. Yep, I can. Now here, it will prompt you for a username. So I'm going to put LF0. And you can either join a faction upon request, or you can create a faction. Now for the sake of this, you can put any name. I'm going to put LF0's faction. Put any colour. And of course, going to Italy! Let's go! And as you can see, it will prompt you with this initial tutorial. Move, click, press. Pretty simple gameplay. Now, how do you start off? Well, you just gotta drag your people around. And you must, of course, begin cutting and mining. That's right, fellas. You gotta keep cutting and mining with the people you start with so you can get resources to begin building. As you can see here, you can have multiple things going on at once with different people, so multitasking is an absolute must here. And as you can see, if you group some wood together, so say like this, just gotta keep moving this. As you can see, if you click on it, there should be a merge button. Now what this does is combine different piles of wood into, smaller piles, so you can carry them a lot easier. Now as you can see, you just gotta keep merging them together until they're all in one. Just nailed it. There we go. See, we have two separate piles of wood here. Now, if we hold the left mouse button, we get a useful menu here. Here's the faction menu, storage menu, the people menu, and yes, all the people are homeless so far. Damn. And here is the main build menu, where you can create a variety of different buildings. Now, the best place to start is, of course, houses. There are wooden houses and stone houses. Now at the moment we can only seem to afford buildings in wood houses. So all I got to do now is move the objects here, click deposit, and once there is enough deposited, we can click build right here. And what you can do with houses, you can drag and drop people from there, so they actually have a place to live, which is pretty nice. Just gotta make them feel at home over here. And see, it's a little bit finicky, but once you get the hang of the motion, it's fine. And of course, look, we finally have some stone over here tomorrow. Wait, I just realized this 580 wood is someone else's. Ignore this specific pile of wood, this is apparently someone else's. Although, if you want to be a sneaky, you can steal it. Because, I mean, hey, apparently that's allowed here. Let's see. Oh, we haven't got enough for a stone house yet. But as you can see, once we have enough stone for this, this can act as additional housing with bigger capacity. Now let's say you want a more automated process of wood. No problem. We have the woodcutter. Now all you've got to do is deposit the required wood, so 100 in this case. Deposit. Build. Ta-da! We have our woodcutter. So, if you click on it, you can see the deposit button here is where you get your wood from, so when it's made. And as you can see here, you just need to click the plus button to employ people to work. The more people working, of course, the higher the industrial output. And this! Oh, another essential building right here. Storage. This is where you can keep all of your inventory in one place, so no need to keep moving piles around like this all the time. As the thing is, from storage, you could actually have deposited items be contributed to other buildings, which is really good, honestly. I mean, it definitely streamlines the whole process. So once that is built up, if we deposit, we now have the wood in our storage, which we can proof check right here. See? 30 wood right in the storage. Just real quick, we can take this stolen wood. And funnily enough, we can also deposit that. What a win, honestly. And there we go. Nice. Now, as you can see, you can get resources from your storage deposit placed into buildings right here. So it's currently 20 out of 50 stone, so currently cannot get any more at the moment, but oh look! The woodcutter's made some production. But oh no, what's this? The people must be friggin' hungry without any food. Let's get a farm to fix that right there. Farms basically provide food for neighbouring homes, and it seems by default the first house does get food itself, but I'm not entirely sure. If you mount a cave using enough wood and click build, you'll be able to extract iron from it, and of course stone too. Then once you get workers here, you can actually start getting these resources to contribute to more advanced buildings. Ah yes, the sawmill. If I remember correctly, I think its purpose is to make more wood, but I really do not recall, so And the blacksmith, now this is a unique thing, because it can either produce, I believe, tools / a different kind of wood plank, or a different kind of iron, which is pretty interesting because it has 2 routes for like production and stuff. And as you can see, there's also the armory and barracks. I will not be building it in this case in the gameplay. But here's the thing, the armory can make things to supply soldiers to the barracks. Yes, people, there is also combat in here. Like, you can literally, like, burn down buildings in it. Like, for example, let's just go to the testing grounds, aka London, I've been using. As you can see, there is a stone house on fire. Now, what this means is that it has been attacked by soldiers, and it will need to be repaired. Although, as you can see, I mean, it's nearing out of bounds, because when I try and repair it in my testing, the chat box does overlay, so you need to bear that in mind. There are places where you can go out of bounds and shouldn't. And here we go, here's back to our village right here. Now, I don't know if this is going to be showcased either, but there is a weather mechanic where sometimes it can be raining. As you can see here, you can do as much cutting as you want as long as the resources are there. So like the trees, the rocks, the caves, you name it. If it's there, you got it. The gameplay is pretty cyclical until eventually you get the biggest village possible. And to be fair, I quite like that because there may not be like high levels of objectives at the moment. However, to be fair, the idea of just building your own village is quite relaxing, and yeah, all in all, the simplicity is actually a huge benefit to this game, like in style and everything.